Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about turning into the slide. Teaching Sunday school, middle school, I found out is a lot like teaching server project management to new hires and recent college grads, at least in some ways. Namely, there's a lot of attitudes, and you really have no idea what questions are going to be asked, but you always got to be prepared for anything. And it turns out that it really prepared me for being a father. Yeah, right. Boy, I was wrong, but the experience you get is what you get right after you need it. And then again, as a grandparent, that all comes back around and it comes in really handy. Now, why this trip down memory lane, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked, and that's what I'm here to tell you. Feeding a little bit this morning led me down, reminded me of something that I used to teach in the server project management classes. One of the first lessons I always gave, which was the difference in knowledge and wisdom. And I would always say that knowledge is knowing that tomatoes are technically a fruit, and wisdom is knowing that you would never put it into a fruit salad. And now a little bit, he's now 17 months old and full into toddler tantrums. And we were making breakfast, and he decided he wants to feed himself oatmeal today. And now the knowledge and of myself is knowing that don't let him feed himself the oatmeal. He's going to go into a tantrum. The wisdom is if I give him that oatmeal, it's going to end up all over the living room, and I'm going to spend the next hour and a half trying to find and clean oatmeal up from everywhere. So that's not in the cards for me. So a quick diaper change for a redirect, and then a spoonful of oatmeal on the tray for him to feed himself while I'm feeding him the rest of the oatmeal into his mouth. Later, I'm feeding the happiest toddler in the world oatmeal while keeping the mess contained. Now, putting this into our Christian witness, when we first start with our Christian witness, it's Jesus good, devil bad. We program our GPS to where we're going to get to heaven. Now, as we build up our Christian knowledge, we're going to start being able to handle more and more questions about faith, and we're going to be able to handle more about handle more in our Christian witness, and tougher and tougher questions. And we all do it at our own pace, because let's face it, Christ has a personal relationship with each one of us. That's the reason why I love my personal Savior so very, very much. Just a thought from this guy that is very wary of any fruit salad that was made from anybody that didn't happen to take a server class from some guy a few years back. Now, God bless you as you read the Bible verses today. John 15, 1 through 17. And as far as questions go, do you have any stories where you thought you had it, only to find out later, boy, I didn't? And how about teaching stories where you're teaching folks that thought they did? And how about teachers that made a difference? Well, I could spend a whole 20 or 30 minutes just naming teachers that made a big difference in my life. God bless you. Have a great day. Thanks for listening in to AskAPop today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this useful and helpful. If you have any feedback, please feel free to give it. You can reach us at askapop.com, or feel free to leave something in the comments. God bless you.